Hi, this is the movie to help you with your first SimBook Let Me Try. So the first thing that you want to do is you would already have your SimNet system account set up and linked and synced with your current class. If you're unsure of how to do that, please refer to the movies and instructions that help you with that. That would be in the Start Here Materials folder. So one of the things is when you work with SimNet, you always begin in Blackboard. That's what keeps the grades and the single sign-on synced up. So I go into Blackboard and I begin by clicking on this SimNet. And I already have that so that we didn't waste time. So when you get into your class, you're going to see something similar to this. Each of the tiles represents a chapter. Notice that I have tiles. You can also look at it as lists. I prefer the tiles. So I'm going to go into the Windows 10, Office 365, 219, and File Management group, not the one that says Test. It's going to show that I only have one tile in this chapter, the SimBook. And let me go back and show you a Word chapter. Notice that there are more, orange, green, and blue topped. Orange is the SimBook, your ebook, and where you do your Let Me Tries. The green one that says Resources is where you do your pause and practice. The blue ones are the projects. So I'm going to go back to Windows. I'm going to select my SimBook. It's going to take me to this window. And you can see that I've already done this probably more than once, and it's telling me that I'm 100% complete, and I have done 26 out of 26. And look at every one of these lines that have numbers. You want to, in order to have your Let Me Tries done, you want check marks next to every one of these that have numbers, and this numerator is the same as the denominator. Now notice down here I also have a check on this multiple choice. That's because I went and I clicked in there and played around with it. And that's fine. You can do that or you cannot do that. It's up to you. What you must do for your assignment are these lines that have the numbers. And so how you begin that is to open your SimBook. And this represents your ebook. Notice where my scroll bar is. I have more to this screen or page, if you will. So I'm going to read through this. Read. I'm to the bottom. Now I can use my arrow to turn the page. So now I'm actually in some material here. So I'm reading about using Windows 10. I'm scrolling. I'm reading. I'm scrolling. I'm reading. Oh, here are some buttons. Show me, guide me, let me try. Notice that my Let Me Try has a check mark where my guided and show me don't. That means I haven't done these, but I did do this one. So what I want you to recognize is that this button here that says Let Me Try, hence the Let Me Try assignment, is the only ones that you need to have check marks. These other buttons, the Show Me and the Guide Me, are there for you if you can't figure out the Let Me Try. So let me do this one. So I'm going to click on it. It takes me to this simulated environment. So you can do this on any machine as long as you can get to the internet. This Let Me Try part, you can do it on anything. In the PowerPoint app to the Start menu. So I'm going to go Start. I'm going to find PowerPoint, right click, Pin to Start. I got that done. So I'm going to pin the Excel app to the taskbar. So that's a little different. So I'm going to come here, Excel, right click, More, Pin to Taskbar. I did continue instead of close. We want to do a close. It takes you back to your book. You can then continue. Now you don't want to turn the page because look at where my little elevator, if you will, is, right? My scroll bar. It's still up in the middle. So there are probably, or could be, more of these. So let me go to this one. Click the ribbon. I can't remember what the ribbon is. Let's do show me. So show me. It's a little
Through
movie.
File Explorer, also called the Explorer window, you can access all of the drives, folders, and files on your computer. The File Explorer window is divided into 5 areas. The ribbon is above the address bar. It is divided into tabs that contain buttons for the various commands for working with files and folders.
Okay, so right there was my answer. Here's the ribbon. So I can go back to my Let Me Try, click on the ribbon. Okay, I got it right. Next. All right. Close that. So I'm back at my Let Me Try. So let me go down to this one. So on this one, I want to do this Guide Me. Let's see what happens here. Click the Start button. Okay. Next, click Settings. Okay, that's my settings. Next, click System. Oh, okay. So that guided me through what I needed to do in the Let Me Try. So the Show Me does a movie, the Guide Me does step by step, and then the Let Me Try is what you need to do. So here's open the setting window. Well, we know that's here. Select the category you would use to change the display option. That's System, and I'm good. All right, so I'm scrolling. I do all of those. I can't go any further. So now I can move to the next page. Okay, same thing, scroll down, do all of the green buttons. Let's say you're not able to get them all done in one sitting. What you want to make sure that you don't just close here or use the back button. Don't do those things. You want to use this little arrow right here that is the exit button. Sure you want to exit? Yes, I do. And it takes me back here. Now it's a little bit because I have them all done, but what you would see, you know what, let me go to Word. All right, see, I haven't done any in Word. So I'm going to open up the Word and find my first button. Let me try. Open the Backstage view. So that's the File. Next, create a new blank document. So notice this one has 2 steps to it. So new blank, close. I have my check mark now. I'm going to go down and do one more. Let me try. So I would have read that. Save the file to the Documents folder. File, Save As, Browse. I'm in Documents, and my name is going to be PP space W1-1. Save. Close. So let's say now I have to leave. I can't get these done. So I'm going to use the exit button. I'm going to exit. And then look, here's my screen. So I have 2 of 3 of this 1-1 done. So when I come back in, I can just click and it'll take me to that section. Okay. So what you would need to do is, so I only have 10% done of my Windows, my Word. In Windows, I've validated, hey, I have all of them done. It says 100%. I have all my check marks and I'm good. Once you do that, your grade will represent in in SimNet, and it will be automatically transferred to Blackboard. So here's the thing. I'm going to get 100% on this assignment, but on my Word assignment in Blackboard, it's only going to look like I have a 10%, which is true. I only have 10%. So if I never go back, that's what I'm going to get. But if I go back and I finish my my Word Sim book, then the score will update, right? So when I get this to be 100 or 90, that score gets sent through. So it's always updating. So if you're in the middle of something and you save it, then that's the score that's sent. But it's not the final score. If you complete the assignment, then that gets updated. All right, guys, thank you very much. Good luck.